When's the last time you were okay with not knowing? Not just saying it's fine, but actually being at peace with the uncertainty. Not obsessively refreshing a plan. Not running worst case scenarios in your head at 2 a.m. Not white knuckling the steering wheel of your own life. Trying to control something that was never fully in your control to begin with. For most people, that kind of peace feels impossible because somewhere along the way, we decided that not knowing where you're going means something is wrong. That clarity equals progress. That if you can't see the destination, you're already behind. But what if that's completely backwards? We're obsessed with the plan, the 5-year plan, the life plan, the where do you see yourself in 10 years plan. And I get it. Plans feel safe. A roadmap gives you the illusion that you're in control. That if you just follow the steps, you get the outcome. No detours, no surprises, no mess. But here's the problem with needing the whole roadmap before you take the first step. Life doesn't work that way. It never has. The people who've built the most meaningful lives, the ones who found real purpose, almost none of them followed the plan they started with. They started moving. They made decisions with incomplete information. They pivoted. They failed. They took turns that looked like mistakes and ended up in rooms they never could have planned their way into. The roadmap was never the point. The willingness to move without one, that's what changes everything. Here's something I want you to actually sit with. You're supposed to be a little lost right now. Not as a failure, not as a sign you've fallen behind, but as a completely normal, necessary part of figuring out who you are and what your life is actually about. Think about every significant shift you've ever made. Every time your life meaningfully changed for the better. Did you see it coming? Did you plan for it? Or did it come out of a wrong turn, a disruption, a moment where everything you thought you wanted fell apart, and something better quietly showed up? The wandering wasn't wasted. It was the work. Every detour taught you something a straight road never could have. Every wrong job, every relationship that didn't last, every city you moved to and moved away from, it all added up to something. It all shaped the version of you who's sitting here right now. That's not failure. That's formation. Now, let's talk about what happens when you refuse to accept the uncertainty. When you grip so hard that your hands go white, you freeze, you wait, you say, "I'll start when I have more clarity." And clarity never comes, so you never start. You pass on opportunities because they don't fit the plan. You stay in situations that aren't working because the alternative is unknown, and the unknown feels worse than the familiar pain. And meanwhile, life is moving. Doors are opening and closing. People are showing up and drifting away. Time is passing. The obsession with certainty doesn't protect you from a bad outcome. It just delays the good ones. Because here's the truth. You never have the full picture before you move. Ever. That's not a flaw in the process. That's the process. The information you need to take the next step only reveals itself after you take it. So stop waiting for a sign that makes the risk feel like a sure thing. That sign is never coming. And here's where I want to leave you today. Trust the wandering. Trust the detours. Trust the version of you that doesn't have it all figured out, but keeps moving away. Because that version is doing the most important work. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need the next step, and then the one after that, and somewhere down the line. Not where you planned, probably not even where you imagined. You'll look up and realize you're exactly where you needed to be. Maybe not where you expected, but exactly where you belong. And that's it for today's episode. If this one resonated, pass it along to someone who's in the middle of the uncertainty right now. They need to hear this. Keep moving, keep trusting, and remember, becoming limitless doesn't mean having all the answers. It means having the courage to move without them. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.